Good evening, tutor. Here are my answers for the three questions for the subject and in the final task of material designs face-to-face. Question number one. How will you use a video to teach in face-to-face environment? Well, in my opinion, I think it's important to use dynamic tools, and videos allow us to show the use of English in everyday life situations. A video is an effective way to teach all kinds of vocabulary in all kinds of situations, and it can be seen as a great tool to motivate the learners, especially the youngest ones. Question number two. What language skill would you practice by using this tool in face-to-face classes? And how would you do it? By using videos, I would practice all the skills required to improve my learning process, especially listening and reading, because through this skill, it's easier to be able to understand what is being said on the video. A video offers a great deal of tips that allow us to open our ears, and the ability to read is also very improved. Number three. Name three advantages and disadvantages of using videos in face-to-face environments. Advantage number one. I chose these three advantages because I consider they're the most, remarkable for me. It makes the fact to learn the vocabulary a lot easier, and that makes the process more comfortable. Advantage number two is that it also allows us to get in touch with native speakers in more fluent ways, which makes our communication more pleasant. And it can be a very useful way to motivate learners to go on with their processes, and as a result, their improvement is more noticeable. Now, there are also three advantages that I consider very important. Disadvantage number one. A video at times may be seen as a distraction to learners because their attention may be drawn in a very different direction due to the fastness and the complexity of the video. The second disadvantage would be that the skill to speak is not stimulated with the use of a video because it doesn't allow an interaction with the speakers. So, in my opinion, that would be another very bad disadvantage. And the last disadvantage would be the length of the video, because if it's too long, it tends to confuse the learners due to the excess of information, and it's important to consider that too much material usually makes it harder to understand and learn. These are all my answers. Thank you so very much. Goodbye.